Coming up clutch, I'm Joe Downs for the Aces Insider. With the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament on the immediate horizon, the University of Evansville baseball team needed a victory over Illinois State to keep hope alive for one of those coveted top 4 spots. The Aces got a taste of the power surge that would come with sophomore first baseman Tanner Craig leading off the second inning by belting his 5th home run of the season, giving UE the lead early. Meanwhile, senior starting pitcher Justin Hayden got a sense of what was backing him up early as Danny Borgstrom turned in a pair of defensive gems, keeping Illinois State off the scoreboard.
And it's always nice to have a guy like that making plays behind you. It makes it just a lot easier for you. You don't have to worry about, I have to do this myself. I have all the trust in the world and all of those guys behind me.
In the third, the Aces play small ball to perfection as a bunt and a wild pitch moves junior catcher Ben Kamenowski to third. Then junior outfielder Troy Bilesmith lays down the picture-perfect bunt single, making it 2-0 UE. In the fourth, Evansville was ready for liftoff. With 2 outs, the Aces load up the bases, and Bilesmith continues his big day at the dish with an opposite field RBI single, scoring Craig Shepard. Next, senior Sam Troyer draws a bases-loaded free pass, forcing in Ben Kamenowski to make it 4-0 UE. Then the dam breaks wide open. Senior Nate Reeder bloops a single to shallow center, plating both Bilesmith and Eric Roberts, and it's 6-0 UE. The 6-run, 2-out eruption is capped by Craig Shepard lacing a 2-run single back through the box, and when the smoke clears, Evansville is up 8-0. However, the Aces' bats were far from finished. Ben Kamenowski, mired in an offensive struggle for much of the season, snaps off his first home run as an Evansville Ace in the 5th.
You look at the last 3 days, he's got on 6 straight times, and he's been a scrappy at bat for us. And he's been battling all year. He did a great job behind the plate for us today, and just seeing him, kind of run into one, it's great to see a smile on his face, and hopefully that sparks him to be hot down the stretch.
2 batters later, Troy Bilesmith goes yard, and he would go on to hit another one in the 7th inning, taking the team lead in round trippers with his 7th, making it 11-0 UE.
Just trying to hit the ball hard, squaring up baseballs, trying to help out the team, and I think that's what I was trying to do in my second at bat, pushing home a run. It's just trying to do little things, trying to be just a tough out up there, and then, a couple balls, they come off the bat a little bit better, and things worked out today for me.
Back to Justin Hayden, who by hook or by crook keeps the potent Redbird lineup off the scoreboard through 6 innings. He would exit in the 7th, still up 11-0.
Well, today it was a little emotional for me because this could potentially be my last start. So I was just going out there. I was leaving it everything I had on this field, and I was just trying to help the team get a win.
Jay was incredible. That's exactly what you expect out of a guy like him, just a gritty performance. He told me he didn't even have his best stuff today, but he was able to hold a very, very good lineup over there to no runs through the first 5 innings. I mean, he pitched great. That's exactly what we hope for, especially coming after a game like yesterday.
However, Illinois State would ignite for 8 runs on the Evansville bullpen, and with the game hanging in the balance, the Aces turned to Austin Ollinger to seal the deal, and the senior closer did just that as he strikes out a pair as Evansville goes on to wrap things up, winning 11-8.
You just got to be prepared for anything. I mean, it's an emotional game coming down towards the end of senior year, so each outing could be my last, so just knowing that definitely gives me a drive to finish inning.
He's a senior. Coach always talks about senior moments. That's one of his senior moments. To come out here and get 2 outs quick like that and then to put these guys away, that's big time out of him.
Our guys responded. They came out today ready to play. And, I challenged them just as far as, you have choices in life and as far as bringing energy to the ballpark, as far as being engaged with one another and getting, some fight for our seniors. And our guys responded today. If you look at what our offense did, was spectacular, just applying pressure to the starter, getting in their bullpen early, and just having some big 2-out RBI knock after big 2-out RBI knock. And then Troy Bosmith having a big day at the plate, just outstanding to see. And then, a warrior effort from Justin Hayden on the mound. We're sitting in a position where we got the 10-run rule in play and against an unbelievable offensive unit in Illinois State.
So while it was a little more dramatic than the Aces wanted it to be, this is still a huge win for this squad as it keeps them in contention to get into that top 4 spot in the upcoming Missouri Valley Conference tournament. However, first there is the matter of Saturday's final game of the regular season back here at Duffy Bass Park. The game was originally set for 1 o'clock. It will now be played at noon as we try to beat out the storms that are predicted to come into the Normal, Illinois area later that afternoon. For the Aces Insider, I'm Joe Downs.